this, wait, I'm not Doug DeMuro, but this is indeed Volkswagen Golf 8.5 R. To be more specific, a pre-production prototype of it that is about to be revealed in some time. But we have today the first-hand experience here at Lausitzring, where we will be sending it or being shown the full masterclass by a good friend of mine, professional race car driver. You meet him in a bit. What I want to say, let's hop in and do some unusual content for my channel, namely Autobahn runs. Because at the end of the day, this is what the majority of people will be doing and not taking it out on the track. So let's go, let's go. Alrighty, welcome into the new Golf 8.5 R. It is in Nürburgring mode, but we're not on the Nürburgring. We are on the de-restricted German Autobahn. So let's see what this baby can do. Well, I hope you enjoyed something else, something different, could see the top speed of this beauty. And now let's go for some track action. I will not be driving, but Benny Leuchter, my good friend, race car driver, developer, test driver, record driver of this car, will be driving because he knows the car better than anyone in the world, and he also knows this track, and I do not know this track, and it would be quite a pity to not show you the full potential limit. And to be honest, majority of you only care about what I do at the Nürburgring probably. So we wait for the final thing. We have limited time, so let's go and see what this baby can do in the hands of the ultimate professional when it comes to the Golf 8R. So we are joined by one and only Benny Leuchter, who
Hello.
is you're many things actually. You're Volkswagen brand ambassador, you are NLS driver, champion, WTCC winner.
Yes.
When was it? 2019?
2019, yeah.
19, yes, on the Nürburgring. A lot of things, driving instructor.
Yeah, this is, to be honest, this is more or less is coming down the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm so much involved in car development with Volkswagen road car.
Nice.
So
Lap record driver.
lap record driver.
Yes.
Yes. I have a quite funny job, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah. That's very cool. So you know this car inside out?
Yes, I've been involved in development of this car since day one when we launched the Mark 8R.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the second version, and it's, to be honest, it's quite a good step to the predecessor, and I'm really looking forward now to take you on a hot lap.
Let's do that. So we'll be using the Nürburgring mode
Yes, of course.
in Lausitzring.
Yes, it's quite funny, but the Nürburgring mode has even more gimmicks than just soft suspension. And that's why we use the car now in that mode as well here. The track is quite bumpy, to be honest.
Okay.
That's why the Nürburgring mode is for me the right option here. That car has a torque vectoring control unit on the rear axle, and that helps you a lot. And in that moment, when you choose the Nürburgring mode, you had the best performance on track. So you use the torque vectoring more or less than a differential lock on the rear.
Yep.
And that, to be honest, is quite good to drive.
Very nice. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
So first of all,
ESC off.
off. So now we are ready to go.
Yeah, so aside from the torque vectoring, Nürburgring mode comes with the special suspension settings.
Yes.
I believe it's like softer than the hardest setting.
Yeah.
So you can take the bumps nicely.
But there's quite a few things more. So you have also now the gearbox. In that case, in the Nürburgring mode or in the special mode. So this is the standard sport, what you know from common cars, D and Sport. And now we've got the S Plus. And S Plus is developed on the Nürburgring, and it is brake pressure related. So the harder you brake, the quicker the car shifts down.
Okay.
And of course, if you're in the corner, the car will not shift up to not disturb you as a driver.
Wow, okay.
So you don't need to shift by yourself. You can, when you jump from S plus into M plus, so now you have like a manual transmission. So the car will never shift up. When you go to the rev limiter, the car goes to the rev limiter. When you pull here, the car will shift down when it can reach the maximum RPM.
Yes.
So let's say we are in M plus now.
Yeah.
So now we will not reach we will not shift up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a manual transmission.
Yes.
And now when you change to S plus, for example, it will not change back into drive, into D. It will stay in that mode now.
Okay.
And depending on how I put the throttle, if I put it soft, it shifts up. So now I'm braking soft, the car is not shifting down. So, and it knows already, if I'm in the corner and go a little bit on the power, it knows already the guy will, or the driver would like to accelerate, and then it shifts down. I will show you now. I'm just accelerating now, just demonstrate. And the harder I brake, the quicker the car is shifting down. So if I'm going now into that corner, now braking hard.
Oh, yeah, it
directly
goes direct
into
to the second.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and already in three without
three, yes.
it does everything by itself. Now I'm very soft on the power because I'm cruising.
Yeah.
They cannot recognize directly and shift up.
Yeah.
So when I'm going, I will go now one full lap in S plus.
Yeah.
So that you see I'm not shifting. Always the right gears engaged before entering the apex, huh?
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's
It
very,
is.
for unexperienced driver, it's very nice to go fast on track because you just can concentrate on braking point, turning point.
Yeah.
You don't have to focus on gears and stuff like this.
That's really good.
So now coming from top speed. And always the right gear. I didn't shift any time here.
Yeah.
Only the car is shifting. So now, as you see, I take out some speed and the car recognizes already and boom.
Yeah. Wow.
It recognizes if you go full speed or
Yes.
just cruising.
That's completely. Yeah, I haven't experienced that with any other automatic gearbox.
No, it's very. For me, it's one of the best step on automatic transmission.
Yes.
What we did in the past, to
Wow,
be honest.
That's impressive.
And also, now I'm shifting to manual mode. And now you see if I'm. Sorry. Yeah. Now, if I'm in third gear. And don't forget to shift.
Yeah.
It stays
Yes.
as long as I would like.
Yeah.
It will never shift up. And when I'm reducing speed here, now I pull, and as soon as it's possible to reach the maximum RPM, the car will shift down.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we go for a hot lap in Nürburgring mode, or you would like to experience the fun mode.
Ooh. I mean, you can do the fun mode.
Now you recognize the torque vectoring. You really feel now. I have to switch off the ESC.
Please confirm.
So now you already feel how the car is yawing, huh?
Yes.
With the it's just the fun mode now, huh?
Wow.
It's just now you have 100% of the torque. What you gave to the rear is going to one tire, whether the left or the right, and you feel now the suspension is quite stiff now.
Yes. Yeah, it's much stiffer than the Nürburgring mode. And the smell of tire rubber.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also now it's you gotta get some fun. But when you go power now here,
Yeah.
yeah, you can
Wow.
play with the car.
Some
It's,
drifto.
yeah,
That's very cool.
and you feel now the
Oh
stiffness
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
suspension.
It jumps like crazy.
So now when you, for example, accelerate here with the
Yeah.
torque vectoring now, it's like a rear-wheel driven car, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing.
With 300 horsepower or 333 brake horsepower. It behaves like a rear-wheel driven car, and that's the funny thing on the Golf R compared to the predecessor now.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 cars in one. You have a car which you can use for track drive, a performance car. You have a fun car, and of course a daily driver. So
Yeah.
I'm driving that car now since 2.5 years as a company car, and for me it's so nice because you can do everything. You can travel, you can have fun, and of course, if you want, I took my car already several times on the Nordschleife.
Yes.
To do some laps. It's
Yeah.
and you go a lap, and after that you just go to bakery or whatever.
Yes, I know. No, I can absolutely confirm. I think Golf R is one of the best, like everything, the car that can do everything car that you can buy. Lots of friends of mine also who have a big collection of cars, like from Porsches and whatever. They have Golf R for like a daily use, or for the wife that they then take when the track is wet
To drive with the Golf.
Yes, exactly. So it's a perfect car, and now even more. It's really stiff now. That's impressive.
All right, let's do some cornering. You ready?
Yep.
You remember the corner before how it bounced?
Yes.
It was bouncing?
Yes. Using all of the track.
Yes, of course.
We paid for it, we're gonna use it.
Watch out now. Really nice to drive, right?
Yes, it's amazing.
It's just smooth. It's not like that you have to fight with the car or whatever. It's just
really, really good. And now, a lot less stiff. Very cool.
And the spread is very big. Yeah? If you have an let's say a KW variant 3 or Bilstein MDS Evo R. To be honest, the car you definitely you would gain performance on track.
Yes.
No, I'm not curious about it.
But you're gonna sacrifice a lot for the street.
A lot.
And I think we've reached indeed the point that actually you really do not need to change the suspension for the track use, unless you're gonna build it to like a full track spec car.
Exactly, and that's why. I do a lot of driving on the Nordschleife with these cars to develop. So I'm very happy to be involved in that case to build up the performance cars of Volkswagen. But it's also very, very detailed, even more than in motorsport, detailed work. Yeah, because with road cars, you have only one chance to make it right, and then it will be sold to 100,000.
To everyone.
Yeah,
and you need to make sure that you and I, crazy guys, can go with a car, but also our grandmas can go do the groceries.
Definitely.
And that's the thing.
That's a big job. What has to be done, and
it's not only you; it's also your colleague from design department,
of course,
who would like petrol head like this, but also that our mums like it, that it's not too aggressive, not too arrogant looking, and
totally
etc. etc. So it's like the most challenging job in the world is to build a street car.
Yes,
a sports car is like. It's easier.
It's a more close, let's say, area where people buy this car. But a Golf has to work for everybody. It's really hard job to make a Golf right. Yeah, and I think we've done a good job in the last years, especially with the Mark 8R and GTI and the performance cars.
Yep.
I mean, you know, you like more this design, I like more that design. It's kind of a taste what the people are like, but driving wise, driving dynamics, I think we are on a
it's
on a high.
impressive.
Yeah.
It's very good. And that's kind of it for today's video with the pre-production prototype. And I'm looking forward to do some drives with the production spec version on the Nürburgring, of course, as well, and seeing some of the modified babies. But to be honest, it has proven that out of the box, the car is already very impressive. But yeah, let me know what you think about the car and about the video in general, and hope to see you soon. Well, definitely tomorrow in tomorrow's video here on the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.